Donald Trump is making rare remarks about his family life, and he shared insight into his youngest child, Barron, praising the college student for his intellect and personality.
Smart. He's a good student and all that. Goes to a great school and does really well. And he's a very nice guy.
On Inauguration Day, January 20, 2025, the former president will officially begin his second term in office, 4 years after leaving Pennsylvania Ave. In Washington, D.C., a day later, spring 2025 classes start at New York University, where Barron Trump attends school.
Was Barron Trump just a regular high schooler? Well, no. In addition to going to a prestigious private school, some people claiming to be his classmates say he was also pretty isolated.
After the 18-year-old received his high school diploma on May 2024 from Oxbridge Academy near West Palm Beach, Florida, he broke away from family tradition by applying to NYU. Barron Trump has reportedly been making waves at his new university. Keep watching to see just what happened. Barron Trump, the youngest son of former President Donald Trump, recently found himself at the center of an unexpected controversy that has sparked debate nationwide. The incident occurred at his private school, where a routine test led to a surprising outcome. According to reports, Barron noticed an error on one of the test questions, a factual inaccuracy that contradicted what he had learned from credible sources. Confident in his knowledge, he raised the issue with his teacher after completing the test, pointing out the mistake in a calm and respectful manner. However, instead of being commended for his sharp eye and critical thinking, Barron was met with an unexpected response. Donald Trump's youngest son, Barron Trump's tailor, revealed what the scion is like behind closed doors, painting a picture of a charismatic and humble young man in a new interview. On the heels of the 18-year-old's rare public appearance at the 2025 presidential inauguration, where his father, Donald Trump, was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. Details about Barron Trump were shared by designer Nathan Pierce, who worked with Barron on his fashion. Barron is down to earth, a super bright kid, and is very decisive about picking out his clothes, Pierce revealed in an interview with Women's Wear Daily. Pierce said Barron Trump is nothing like an 18-year-old. He is well beyond his years in terms of experience and knowledge in history. He's this super bright kid, the Pierce Bespoke CEO said in an interview published by Women's Wear Daily on January 20. He's well beyond his years in terms of experience, knowledge, history. He's just very fascinating to talk to. The entrepreneur, who collaborated with the New York University freshmen on a collection of suits ahead of the inauguration in Washington, D.C., went on to describe his experiences visiting Barron at Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, FLA.
Suit. He also wore a tailored dark blue suit with a blue and burgundy striped tie on election night. So, how does Barron manage to look so dapper? Nathan Pierce of Pierce Bespoke in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is his tailor.
He is down to earth, nice as can be, and hospitable, Nathan continued. I've thoroughly enjoyed getting to know him over the last 1 or 2 years. You know what is another word I would say about Barron? Hospitable. He is down to earth, nice as can be, and hospitable, Pierce said, adding, I've thoroughly enjoyed getting to know him over the last 1 or 2 years. Pierce also revealed a solo visit that Barron took in Louisiana to choose his suits. On that trip, Barron selected fabrics, buttons, and even the linings for his set of custom suits, which Pierce said he did not expect from an 18-year-old. Barron came to know about Pierce's startup through social media influencer and entrepreneur Justin Waller, who is one of Pierce's top customers. Justin said he wanted to introduce me to Barron. Literally, a week later I was on a flight down to Mar-a-Lago, Pierce said. He's hilarious, but as I said, he's super sharp. You put him in a room with star businessmen, and he will hold his own. He can talk to them all day because he's witty, smart, and has a dry sense of humor, Pierce added. "You put him in a room with star businessmen and he will hold his own," Nathan added. "He can talk to them all day because he's witty, smart, and has a dry sense of humor." As the teen continues his studies at NYU, his mother, First Lady Melania Trump, previously shared details about his transition into college life. "He will come and visit, yes," the former model told Fox and Friends in a January 13 interview. "I feel that children, we have them feel they are 18, 19 years old. We teach them, we guide them, and then we give them the wings to fly. And I always respect Barron's yes and no and what he likes to do, where he would like to be." When Barron expressed his confusion about the mistake, the teacher reportedly dismissed his concerns, insisting the question was accurate as written. Not one to back down from the truth, Barron decided to escalate the matter by presenting evidence to support his claim. He provided sources and references that undeniably proved the question was incorrect. While some of his classmates praised his determination, the situation quickly escalated when the administration became involved. To the shock of many, the school accused Barron of disrupting the learning environment and challenging the authority of his educators. Shortly after, he was handed a suspension, a decision that left many questioning the school's approach to handling student feedback. News of the suspension spread quickly, with the story making waves on social media. Supporters of Barron applauded his willingness to stand up for what he believed in, calling him a role model for intellectual integrity and courage. Critics of the school argued that punishing a student for correcting an error sent the wrong message about valuing knowledge and critical thinking. The incident even sparked a broader conversation about the role of authority in education and the importance of encouraging students to think independently. Barron's family has yet to make an official statement, but sources close to them suggest they were both disappointed and proud. Disappointed in the school's reaction, but proud of Barron for standing by his principles. Melania Trump is giving an update on Barron Trump's college experience. As her only son with Donald Trump continues his freshman year of college at New York University, Melania shared how the 18-year-old is doing ahead of the president-elect's inauguration.
Barron didn't relocate to Washington immediately after Donald Trump's 2017 inauguration. Melania chose to stay with Barron in New York for the first few months of the presidency, so he could finish his time at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School.
This isn't the first time Melania, 54, has emphasized her son's autonomy. After all, she let him take the lead when deciding his university. It was his decision to come here, that he wants to be in New York and study in New York and live in his home, the former model explained to Fox and Friends in September. And I respect that. Indeed, Melania revealed this nickname that was inspired by his strong conviction. He is independent and opinionated and knows exactly what he wants, she told Parenting.com in 2012. He is a mixture of us in looks, but his personality is why I call him Little Donald. Meanwhile, President-elect Trump, who also shares kids Donald Trump Jr., 47, Ivanka Trump, 43, Eric Trump, 41, with late ex-Ivanka Trump, as well as Tiffany Trump, 31, with ex-Marla Maples, couldn't have been prouder of Barron's choice to attend NYU. He was accepted to a lot of colleges, the 78-year-old told the Daily Mail in September. He's a very smart guy, and he'll be going to Stern, the business school, which is a great school at NYU. He noted that his son was drawn to the university after a campus visit, adding, "I've known NYU for a long time, but it's one of the highest rated." As the controversy continues to unfold, many are wondering what this means for Barron's future at the school. Will the administration reconsider its decision in light of public scrutiny? Or will this incident prompt a larger discussion about the way schools handle student input? One thing is certain: Barron Trump's suspension has ignited a debate about the balance between respect for authority and the need to challenge inaccuracies, proving that even the youngest members of prominent families can make a significant impact. Stay tuned as more details emerge in this intriguing story. Growing up, Barron attended numerous prestigious schools. While living in NYC, he was enrolled at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School on Manhattan's Upper West Side. After Donald began his presidential term in January 2017, Barron remained in NYC, finishing out the school year. During Barron's final year at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, he took his entire fifth grade class on a trip to Washington. A group of about 80 students joined Barron, along with teachers and Secret Service agents, on an excursion to the White House, where they met Barron's father. The group also toured the nation's capital and stayed overnight at a hotel before returning home. Then, on May 2017, it was announced that Barron would be attending St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Potomac, Maryland. Tuition at St. Andrew's cost the Trumps about $40,000 a year. Barron's enrollment marked a departure from the precedent set by previous first families, including the Obamas, Bushes, and Clintons, who sent their children to Sidwell Friends, a private Quaker school located in D.C. and Bethesda, Maryland. Following the end of Donald's presidential term in 2021, it was revealed that Barron would be attending the Oxbridge Academy in Palm Beach, FLA, where he graduated with the class of 2024. Barron Trump is not having trouble fitting in at college. The 18-year-old son of Donald and Melania Trump has been popular with the ladies since starting classes at New York University's Stern School of Business in September. He's at Stern, so he's studying business in some way. A source tells People of Barron, "He's a ladies' man for sure. He's really popular with the ladies." The insider adds, "He's tall and handsome. A lot of people seem to think he's pretty attractive. Yes, even liberal people like him." Barron was first spotted at the New York City-based university at the start of the semester in September, after having graduated from Florida's Oxbridge Academy in May. At the time, 3 NYU security officers confirmed to People that he was seen outside the library, surrounded by Secret Service agents on his first day. Barron's choice of college was a hot topic throughout the year, with the former president vaguely teasing the New York Post in August that his youngest son had decided to attend a good school in New York. In September, Donald, 78, confirmed Barron's college choice to Daily Mail and said his youngest son was accepted to a lot of colleges. During the 2024 presidential election, Barron declined an opportunity to serve as an at-large delegate for Florida during the Republican National Convention, citing prior commitments in a statement made by his mother. While Barron is honored to have been chosen as a delegate by the Florida Republican Party, he regretfully declines to participate due to prior commitments, Melania wrote in the statement. The convention occurred in July in Milwaukee, and Barron's absence made him the only of Trump's 5 children not in attendance at the event. However, shortly before the RNC, Barron made his first appearance at a campaign rally in support of his father. Amid growing public backlash and mounting pressure from both parents and educational advocates, the school administration ultimately decided to revisit the incident. After a thorough review of the test question and Barron's evidence, they admitted that he was, in fact, correct. In an official statement, the school acknowledged the error on the test and apologized for their initial handling of the situation. They praised Barron for his diligence and commitment to accuracy, stating that his actions highlighted the importance of fostering a learning environment where students feel empowered to question and contribute constructively. Barron's suspension was officially revoked, and the administration pledged to implement new policies encouraging open dialogue between students and educators. This resolution not only cleared Barron's name, but also sparked a meaningful change within the school. reinforcing the value of critical thinking and intellectual honesty for all students. What do you think about the situation? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more insider content like this.